Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shadow Slayer and we're back at the Infected. Once again, that table's gonna have to move, I think. Probably. So, we have an update, guys. The developer has seen fit to bless us with even more stuff and more changes, which is cool. That's not a bad thing. It does change fundamentally the way we're going to have to go about some things, though. So there's two changes, both of which I actually agree with. I think that there's some merit to both of them. So let's go over them right now, because we could show them to you. There's this little change here where we actually have a journal button, which is nice. That's cool, right? And there's an extra tab here, I know you guys have noticed, because you guys are observant, called the Jobs Journal. And that is because they've introduced quests to the Infected. I don't know what all the quests are like. At the time of recording, the update happened last night, really late, and I didn't really get the chance to experiment with it at all. I did notice that it was there, and I downloaded the update, but I haven't used it. However, they've changed the traders a bit so that now you can take jobs, they'll pay you coins. They will pay you coins and give you tech points for doing jobs. And that brings us to the other change. They changed the cost of what it takes to learn tech. So the oil pump here, wow. 10 points. That's huge. At least we already got the greenhouse. Wow, look at that. 5. Oh no, we need 5 for the barn. Rude. It's rude, guys. Well, I think a trip to young local trader might be in order. We are going to start some steel forging, though, because, frankly, I'm getting tired of traveling with this small little ATV. She's been good to us, but it's time to upgrade. We know where Big Red is, and it's time to upgrade. It's time. That being said, I took the time to write down what we're going to need for the truck. And that would be 15 mechanical, which I know we have, for sure. Big stuff. Split one. There we go. That's 15. We'll go drop that in the TV. We will pull all this stuff. We'll throw that in there. Really need to rename this box because it is absolutely not housing stone anymore. Alright. And that. Throw that in. We absolutely don't have fasteners in here. That should be in there. That too should be in there. So there's a lot of work to be done. And we're absolutely going to go and get that work done. I see boards in here somewhere. Thought I did. Maybe not. Oh, was it in the cart, maybe? Alright, we're going to need... There we go. In theory, this should last us as long as we need. We're just going to take all the boards out of here. Mike, my man. What you doing, Mike? It looks like we need... Yeah, everything. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. It's been a bit. It's been a hot minute. There we go. Look at Mike just going. Giving her. So what we'll do is we'll take a trip to the trader... And I'm going to be honest with you guys, we're going to need to do some base building. We've been doing a ton. We've just been exploding on the exploration front, but right now, we absolutely need to do some base building. We can't really get around it. We're going to need that, no doubt. Oh, hello. Couple of boards. Nice. Yes, I know we need to eat. Food stuff. There we go. We're going to need to get some water rolling. That's fine. So 15 mechanical parts, 20 iron ingots it calls for. So 3, 6, 9 across. So we got 13 steel. We need another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. We'll go ahead and grab those. Throw those in as well. See what other ores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That hopefully is enough. Alright. So that will be all the steel that we need for the truck, or at least it should be. And we also need a stack of plastic, apparently. There we go. So that's our mechanical, plastic, and the can of fuel, just in case the truck is not full when we find it, or when we go to get it. What are we... You know what? I thought we had some aluminum made up. Maybe not? We're going to make a quick run over to the mine. A little too far. There we go. Because the mine should have some aluminum, hopefully, anyway. And we can take a minute to... there we go. There's some aluminum. We'll make a pass through and grab some mushrooms. Since we're here. Not too many mushrooms today, huh? There's some. There we go. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Certainly enough to make a pocket full of rations. That's good. That'll do. No scorpions today. Kind of happy about that, though. Not gonna lie. Here? That's a pumpkin. I will have this chicken. Gotcha. So much easier when they're white. Seems like you should be right here. That's a deer. No, I don't know where he went to. I could turn off foliage, but that just seems like cheating. Just watch it. There'll be one of you guys. I just know there is. He's right there, man. Wait, what is that? Cooked fish. Oh my goodness. So many melons. Good thing I came over here. I really hope the developer changes that so that Mike can put the melons directly in the melon crate. He can put watermelons and pumpkins in the crates directly, so I really hope the developer gives him that ability. But that gives us a good amount of melons. Let's just have a look at that for a second. Look at that. That is a beautiful melon crate right there. And each of those melons is 2 small rations. We're chockered, boys. We're chockered. Again. So that is 20 steel, 7 iron, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 4. So 18, 19, and 20. Sweet. That is everything we need to go and get Big Red. We're not going to worry too much about getting Red home again, because the reality is we'll just recall him once we actually get access to... Oops, not that one. There we go. We'll just recall it when we get access to the garage. Once we have Big Red, we'll be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get Big Red. Excuse me. We're going to go get Big Red. We're going to bring Red over. And we're going to wind up leaving the TV where Red is. And that's there. And then we're going to take Red, we're going to go to the trader. And we're going to go see what's what. And hopefully we'll be able to figure out exactly what's going on with these new quests. Right there. I put this right here. There we go. That's done. So the other thing that I haven't really touched on when it comes to the update is they changed the way we make money, guys. Well, they changed the way most people make money, I'm sure. We're kind of unique in that we don't really use too much, or we don't use the cement strategy super heavy anyway. So it doesn't affect us as much, but they reduced the sale price of cement from 80 cents to 25 cents. Now, if you'll remember, we did use a lot of cement last season to, oh, we need 3 aluminum ingots. That's fine. Excuse you. Wait. Oh, what? We can't use the advanced workbench for... That's just rude. Guys, so with the new trader system, it's definitely worth it to skip the advanced workbench. I'm just going to look at the text here. Advanced workbench, 2 points. No. We'll go to the trader, we'll do some quests, and we'll just buy the $500 super bench that allows us to do everything. Like, why would we waste our time with that? Oh my god. That's... no. For 2 tech points, that is not worth it. If I gotta travel between benches still. No. We're not doing that. Alright. Should be good. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and... nice. Alright. There we go. So basically that means that our main money manufacturing, our ability to print money as it were, that's gone. But I'm going to be honest with you guys here. It's probably for the better. They have what looks to be, or promises to be, a decent way of making money in the game now. And I think we should respect that. I'm not all about breaking the game into pieces, so there we go. Yeah, I got used to the advanced workbench. We'll do that. That's going to be our actual coffee tea supply. And the rest of this can all get made and sold. Now, sure, let's have a couple big potatoes. So in addition to changing the cost of some of the techs, they also changed the fact that when you go out and you're scavenging, the tech pages you can find are not going to be enough to buy all the tech anymore. You will have to wind up doing quests at the traders, which to me is just fine, honestly. You're probably going to be doing trader quests anyway, even if you can finagle away that tech costs, you know, less, which I guess you could do, but why would you want to? But this one's ADD. You just stand in here. Get wrecked. Where's the other ones, though? Well, there's one of them. No, thank you. Oh, that was a smart cookie. And I left all the fuel here with Big Red. It's actually a good thing. However, oh, there he is. Oh, domed sun. There we go. Oh, look at that. It even refunded us a little bit of the cost. Watermelon seeds. Sure. Yeah, might as well. I suppose we could tap this town. It's a respawn, so might as well. Alright. Let's see if it's at half fuel. We'll recall you later, ATV. Alright. So we've got Big Red. Let's head over to the trader. I want to see what these quests look like. This wouldn't be a bad base location either, eh? This could be fun. You're not too far away from caves. Not really. Maybe it wouldn't be the greatest location. I don't think you'd want to walk there. But I guess if you had the ATV pretty early, you could maybe do that one. You can build right here. Yeah, everything really right at your fingertips. He may have been glitched. Alright. Let's see what the trader's got for us today. No info. Please sell this. No. We'll keep those in hand. Let's just have a look. This will pay us 85 coins. We need 11 eggs, 11 plastic, and 25 lead. And it pays us a tech point as well. That would get us the barn. Well, hell, I wish I had looked at that just a couple of seconds earlier. 80 something. There was something I wanted. Higher workbench. Can I get the 25? Well, I might be able to. Give those. 3 isn't too so bad. We'll just turn those last couple. Sell. There we go. Higher workbench. Yes, please. Alright. So, we bought ourselves the higher workbench because... Oh, wait. Did I even... Oh, hang on. I was going to take the job. I thought I did take the job. I have to... Oh, so you just click the little check mark there and it... no. That makes sense. You know what? There. So now we should be able then... We can't do that sort of stuff in the truck. We'll just have to wait till we get home then. Beg your pardon. I swear I would have missed that, but... So we'll do the job, we'll see what that's like, and then we'll see if we can take another one after that, or... Because this one looks pretty easy. I won't pass up an easy job, especially when barn was on the itinerary for our building, and now it's not because we got to go get more tech. Straight. You'd think I'd know the way to my own base, right? And generally I do, but I haven't found a place where I will always build yet, so getting from place to place on the map is still a little bit of a challenge. And really, if you know the map inside and out, what is the challenge anymore? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I'm probably weird. More than that. So, journal? Alright, so I need lead ingots. That's going to be a pain. Well, that's okay. We do have a cave that we can use. So, I will say that I think some of the quests, number-wise, might need a little bit of a tweak. We got 1 lead ore, 2 lead ore, and that looks seriously like all she wrote. Well, why are we still getting the danger music? I don't understand. What's up, Mike? Okay, so that's 8. So we'll get some lead. We smash some of these rocks. That should be all that we need to do. That's coal. That is not what we need. There we go. There's our light. Always gather mushrooms. Absolutely gonna need another pickaxe. How did that scorpion reach my arm? I'm just saying, that's a little unrealistic. Do I have enough for a pickaxe? Okay, more than enough. Perfect. We're out of oil. That's fine. That's fine. We got what we need. We do have what we need, right? Oh. No, we don't. We need 5 more. That should be enough. We've already got 8 in the smelter. Alright. So journal says 11 eggs and 11 plastic. That is every egg we have. And plastic. Ooh. So we only had apparently that one. Alright, good to know. Alright. Now let's melt them all down. Alright, and 85 coins. 15 for that. You're getting a good payout, because you would only get 1 coin for all the lead that you're putting in. Getting a good payout. Good. This is run late. I didn't realize that we were going to be so long just doing a quest. I do want to check out what happens if you cancel a quest. What happens if you cycle the quest. Right? I do want to try that. And what happens if you cycle the quest while you have a quest. Right? Can you abandon quests? Which is something else that ideally one would think that you should be able to, but actually you could probably answer that right now. It doesn't look like you can abandon it, or at least not here you can't. Thing is, I also don't want to abandon the quest while we have all the stuff to complete it. I'm not crazy about going into the trader without knowing where these guys are, but quest completed, we got our tech point. So this one wants 4 bacon pie mix. So this is a good one to cycle because I don't know how to make bacon pie and I don't think we have the stuff for it. So refresh job. You really want to refresh? Yes. Cobalt animal ropes. No. This one's 120. I don't know. What? Cooked chicken, cooked fish, dried meat, crocs. No. That is absolutely not worth it. And that one would be worth it. See, look at some of these requirements though. Oh, there we go. 250 for some Kevlar, a couple. Oh, it's big rations though. And look at all that green tea tin. That'd be one you'd be sitting on for a while, I think. Let's. So what did that do? What does that do for our journey? So if you cycle it while you have a job, it ends your commitment to you. Gross. These two are good. The steel and the cement requirements, though, gross. No. Nah, that one's not terrible. Still won't do it, though. Looks like you got to keep cycling for a bit to get a good one, and many of these are not. See, now this one's doable, but it's more of a pain than it's worth for 50. I'm not giving up that many screws for it. Cobalt, glass, wool, tuna. I'm not seeing a whole bunch. Ew, 31 cotton. No, God, no, that's not worth it. Biofuel, iron, shale. You'll probably get this one done. This one's more or less doable for 69 coins. What I'm seeing here, though, by and large, is that a lot of the quests are going to be not exactly worth. That one you can do fairly easily. No, there's one you could do pretty easy. Small ration, 2 small rations, 5 teas, and 5 trouts. That's doable. We'll pick that one. It only pays 55, but that's okay. For the developer, I would say that while the quests are looking great, because you always need to be on the lookout for things that you would need to do in a post-apocalypse or whatever, and the quests make sense, more or less. Some of the numbers are a little wonky. 50 bones is a little high. It's a little high. What the? What am I getting hit by? Give my spear back. Some of the numbers are a little high. And despite the fact that the item itself has a sale value that is less than that, the pain in the butt goes into making that resource in some cases is not worth the small amount that is being offered. I would say that you're on the right track, but you need to tweak the numbers a bit. 50 coins for 20 steel is just absolutely insane. No. You need to do better than that if you want people to do those kind of quests. I can tell you that anything more than 10 smelted bars of any variety I would not do. And I would say 5 for steel. I just would not sacrifice that many bars. Even in a post-apocalypse, I wouldn't care. It wouldn't be worth it to lose that many bars for myself. So, unless there was a huge payout, right? So, just a thought on that note. But anyway, guys, we're going to cut it there. We'll wind up doing a base building episode next time around. But I am going to cut the video there, and I will drive back to town back home off screen. And next time we will be doing a base building video. But I do want to go back to the city briefly because it occurs to me we thought we should double check that lab to make sure that we got everything. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, we never went back. So we need to go back and check to see if we missed anything, because I'm pretty sure that we found all the other landmarks. The lab in the city is the only one that we haven't double checked, and that I'm pretty sure might have something in it. So take care, guys, don't let the fan beast bite, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.